why we choose to live here instead of the suburbs, because there are places to walk to, and it's part of what makes our neighborhood a neighborhood.
That's why we moved to the city. We wanted to walk to places. We didn't want to have to hop in the car for everything.
A walkable neighborhood is one where people know each other. That adds to safety, that adds to a sense of community. It adds to just familiarity with what's going on. Certainly crime is lowered the more people know each other.
It's also, of course, healthier, so I know that's a major interest to get more people in the city walking.
But probably the most difficult part is that the sidewalks are so inconsistent. So some of them are really in disrepair, and some places where there aren't sidewalks at all.
We don't even have sidewalks on a lot of the blocks around our house, which is manageable on our own, but now with the toddler and the stroller, it's just not safe.
A couple times a year, my parents visit, and my father is in a wheelchair. He has advanced multiple sclerosis, so it's really hard for him to get around. And there are a few times we were walking them, and we had to lift him up out of the wheelchair to lift it back up over the curb. And it was so hard, we didn't want to do it again. We didn't want to get out and walk, and we have a lot of elderly people in our neighborhood, and I just feel like they should be able to walk.
I basically was asking and sort of complaining about why we didn't have sidewalks right around our house. This is something I noticed immediately when we moved in and started to get to know the neighborhood. Yeah, our city councilwoman was great. She's so responsive. She got back to me right away, and she had her staff do some research into the issue. But basically, they got back to me and basically told me that their hands were tied, that it's up to individual homeowners to build and maintain sidewalks, which I could hardly believe. It just seemed ridiculous that we would leave this pedestrian infrastructure up to individuals' responsibility.
I actually had no idea that it was responsibility of homeowners to maintain the sidewalks.
And I'd like them to build sidewalks where there aren't. I would like them to improve and repair sidewalks where they're damaged.
But I would have no idea what to do if we had one of those crumbly sidewalks. But I think that's the mission of the city government, is to make your city nice and livable for its residents.
See improvements happen, and it just adds to the sense of this feeling home for us.
Yeah, it's just kind of part of what makes a city like Denver great, and I think we can do even better.